And I mean, honestly, that is the easiest way to get subscribers on your channel, as well as grow your channel. Hey guys, it's Epix here. This video today that I've got for you is actually going to cover a lot of the stuff that I wish I knew when I was starting out my YouTube channel. Literally just the stuff that will help you grow your channel from literally 0 videos, 0 subscribers, and basically my story of how I got past and up to that 100 subs mark. As you can see, I don't have thousands of YouTube subs, so this is more aimed at smaller YouTubers, and it's going to be a lot less of that generic sort of stuff that you see from people with tens of thousands of subscribers telling you what to do. This is going to be my authentic story, basically how I got there. And I know a lot of you smaller YouTubers just want to know how to hit that first milestone and really grow from nothing. This is basically just going to be my story and how I did that. So first up, this is probably going to be my one generic comment that I know you would have heard before, but it's so important, is literally just to make good content. So that doesn't just mean the content of your videos, however, that means you got to make your titles appealing, you got to have good thumbnails, and yeah, like I said before, you got to have good actual videos. It's these things that sort of make people want to watch your videos for longer, and that's what it's really all about. It's all about time. So for instance, one person who watches your video all the way through is so much more valuable than having just 3 people click on your vid and then go straight off. Honestly, that one person is what helps YouTube know that people are actually enjoying your videos. So the more watch time you have, this means that YouTube's going to promote your channel to more people then. And so your videos to more people, rather than say you get 100 clicks but none of them watching it. YouTube's very responsive and they're going to pick up on this, and they're going to know that people actually don't enjoy watching your videos, and so they're going to stop promoting it. So to avoid this, really, you've just got to take advantage of all the tools and different things that YouTube actually gives you to make your videos interesting. So that includes things like your thumbnails, as I said before. You've got your titles, descriptions, tags, hashtags. You've really just got to make the most of all of this. And this was actually one of the things that I only figured out recently, was that if your thumbnails are trash and if your titles aren't attractive to people, doesn't really matter how good your content is. Doesn't matter how much effort you put into making those montages, to editing your videos, because no one's ever going to see it because they're not going to click on your videos. For instance, you guys could really see the difference, and I've actually recently gone back and updated a lot of my thumbnails on my channel, but if you scroll all the way back, you can really see the drastic difference between my first thumbnails and the ones I've got now. Obviously, I've learnt along the way how to do them a lot better, and that's something that you guys are going to do as well. You're going to learn how to do them properly, and you're going to improve and improve. And obviously, once you get really good at them, you can do as I've done and go back and change them so that your videos do look a lot more appealing. Now, what I'd recommend as a beginner trying to learn how to make thumbnails is go check out the website Pixlr. I'm going to leave a link in the description, but literally it is the easiest and simplest thing I believe to use to make your thumbnails. It's literally just like a simplified online free to use Photoshop, if that makes sense. So definitely go check that out. I might even be doing a tutorial on how to make thumbnails in the future, so keep an eye out for that. The next major thing that honestly, if you're just not doing, you're missing out on so many subscribers. Like, is the easiest, best way to build up your relationships, get word out about your channel, and that is social media. Seriously, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's your Insta, you got a Discord set up, or it's Twitter. Honestly, just getting on social media gets you out there and helps you to build relationships with people like yourself. So either other small YouTubers, other small streamers, people with the same interests as you. I mean, really, it's just networking. It's getting your name out there, it's finding out about other people, and it's just the easiest, sort of simplest thing you can really do to help build up your channel when you're starting from scratch. So what I'd recommend for you if you're a small YouTuber and you haven't done it yet is literally just jump on over to Twitter, hop on, create an account, super fast, super easy, and just start getting your content out there. Start looking at hashtags, looking at the games you play, so either like the Fortnite hashtag, the Apex hashtags, whatever interests you really. Like, and obviously it's not limited to gaming. If you run a different sort of channel, you can look up other sorts of videos and other sorts of content creators. I love Twitter because it's just the easiest way to get in touch with people. So it's the easiest way, as I said, to network, and from networking, you're just building relationships with people. You're sort of building a community around your channel as well. And honestly, you're going to get tips. You may even get teammates out of it, and you might get relationships down the track where if someone that you've been following for a while has suddenly exploded off, you might be able to do a collab with them or work with them and basically get tips of different people on just how to better your channel, your videos, and basically the content you make. Now, the last thing that I'm going to say about actually using social media is just make sure you're active with it. Now, I've fallen into this trap as well, and because of this, it's taken me a lot longer to build up my subscribers than I think it otherwise would have. And literally with uni and work, and I know everyone's got different commitments and stuff to do, just try to stay on top of it a little bit, just try to stay a little bit active. And I mean, really, you can just do this by following new people as well as posting a lot. Obviously, don't just spam people, but try to post things that actually add a bit of value. And if you do this, you're actually just going to see your subscriber count continually increase over time. Now, one of the last things I'm going to talk about is actually setting goals for your channel. So like anything else in life, setting goals is a great way to make sure you're achieving what you want to achieve. So these goals can be long-term or short-term. They can have to do with things such as subs, how many likes you get on each video, the amount of videos you want to be putting out there, maybe even the followers that you want to get on social media, just those sorts of things. And so the one thing I would say with goals is you've got to make sure they're good goals. Now, the way to know this is actually something I've picked up from uni, and I'm sure anyone else out there who's studied really anything at uni, I feel like it comes up anywhere, would know this, is it's basically SMART goals. Now, SMART, as you can see on the screen, basically stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So what you've got to do is you actually need to make sure that your goal fits into this framework, if you will. So your goal needs to be specific, you need to be able to measure it, so you need to be able to know whether or not you've actually achieved it. It needs to be achievable, so you don't want to go out there and say, oh, I want to have 100,000 subscribers in the next 2 days, because realistically it's just not going to happen. You need to set yourself goals that you can achieve and that you can feel good about achieving. And basically, just even if they're little things, you can really get yourself going and build up a lot of momentum by just celebrating the little victories. And then the last one is relevance. You've got to have goals that are relevant to what you want to achieve, obviously. And then the final one's actually, I feel like it's overlooked a lot, but it has to be time bound. So you have to set yourself a date of when you want to achieve this goal by, so that when that date comes, you can look at it and you can say, yes, tick it off, I've achieved this goal, or no, I haven't quite achieved it. Why haven't I achieved it? What can I do to better myself and make sure that I achieve it in the future? And then set yourself another SMART goal. But yeah, guys, basically that's it. If you're doing all these things, so if you're making good content, if you're using the tools that YouTube gives you, you're on social media, you've set yourself achievable goals, you're really going to see these subscribers start to trickle in, and you're just going to see your channel grow, really. So before I go, I just wanted to thank you guys for making it this far in the video. I'm working on a few similar vids in the future, so basically how I make my thumbnails, how to get the most out of Twitter, that sort of thing. Even have a giveaway in the works, so if you want to make sure you can see these videos, whack that subscribe button, it really does help me out. But yeah, take it easy, guys.